Hello. So for the transcendentalism essay, you are going to be doing several things. We have read works from several people, including Ralph Waldo Emerson and Henry David Thoreau, and we read excerpts from Self-Reliance, Nature, and a couple sections from Walden, Where I Lived and What I Live For, and from Conclusion. Your job now is to use what we've learned about transcendentalism and the quotes from the works that we read and write an essay of at least 1,000 words. Your essay is on several things. First, you're going to explain what transcendentalism is. Now, we did a very brief set of notes, and those are included in Schoology folder, so you can just take a look at those. You may also do research online, but make sure that if you are doing any research online that you are citing your sources and telling me where you got your information from. Otherwise, 'twill be plagiarism. So, explain what transcendentalism is. You may use your notes or outside research, but I want you to explain it in your own words. Remember what a transcendentalist values, tries to accomplish in their life? This paragraph is important because this is where you show that you understand this topic. If you have any questions, please let me know. If you've paid attention, this will not be too challenging. You may also look at day 1, week 1 on Schoology to watch. There's a short Edpuzzle explanation video that some of you can watch if you have further questions. Next, you're going to choose one of those 4 essays, and you are going to summarize it for me. Tell me what is important about this essay in this paragraph. These sections are where you will be tempted to plagiarize. Do not do that. Turnitin.com will catch you, and you have to write a new essay on a different topic. If you wrote about self-reliance, you'd have to write a new essay on a new topic. After that, you're going to use at least 4 quotations from your chosen essay. If you wrote the summary of what self-reliance is, you're going to choose 4 quotes from self-reliance to write about. Same thing with Nature and Where I Lived and What I Live For, as well as Conclusion. You must use one of those 4 essays, and if you look down, I will have a link. I thought I had it, but I guess I don't. I will have it soon. All those 4 of those essays, the excerpts linked below on the essay topic, so you don't need to do any research for quotations. Make sure you're pulling your quotes from those documents and just focused on the things we read. You must use one of the essays we discussed in class. You may not look for rando essays by Emerson and Thoreau. And then explain what the quote means and how it shows transcendentalism, and then why it is motivational or inspirational to you. So, for instance, if you picked the line and it was like, why should a person be so in so much haste and everyone walks to the beat of their own drummer, right? I'm paraphrasing a little bit. So if I included that one, I would say this shows transcendentalism because it shows the importance of people trusting themselves, right? Everyone matures and grows at their own pace, and it's important for each person to be able to, achieve that at their own pace, which shows transcendentalism because it shows people trusting themselves. And then you talk about why it's inspirational for you. I find this quote to be inspirational because I think it's a good message for me, and it's a message that I can return to when times get difficult in my life. So pick quotes that you find to be inspiring, explain how they could motivate you, and then think about why you chose the quotes you do. Why do they make sense to you, and how do they relate? The main focus of these, after a short explanation, is how this relates to your life, and you may use personal examples here. So some of this is about the stuff we've been talking about, but a lot of this is about how the stuff we've been talking about fits with your own life, right? So you're going to do a summary of what transcendentalism is, and then you're going to do a summary of what the essay you chose to write about is. So whether a summary of self-reliance, summary of nature, summary of where I lived, what I live for, or summary of conclusion. And then from that essay, you're going to pull 4 quotations. And you're going to talk about what the quotation means, how it relates to transcendentalism, and why it is meaningful to you. So this is due by Tuesday when we return back from break, January 3rd by 8:10 a.m. on Turnitin.com. Turnitin classes are the same as last term. If you were in it, was anyone in a different hour last term? Casey was, I think. Anyone else in a different hour? Okay. So I will make sure that I get you the Turnitin.com information for that.